Shawn Jenkins, Westside Renegade. Shawn, obviously tonight you were right there for a while against defending state champions,
right?
And it seemed like you had a turnover there where kind of threw the ball out of bounds, and after that things kind of avalanched.
Yeah.
And I know you've been talking about you can't make those little mistakes.
Yeah, you can't turn the ball over, especially against them. And man, their defense is stellar. They're just and it's hard to copy that in practice and keep that speed up, because you just don't have that, so it's hard to copy that. But once we turned the ball over, and then the pressure just amped up for them, and then we kept turning it over, and you just can't turn it over against a team like that.
And on the other side, on the offensive side, I'm not sure even how you can go about, and they get a lot of stuff off defense in their break, so they get a lot of stuff off that. But even in the half court, I don't know how you go. It could be anybody, any of the five that they put out there.
Yeah,
you can't really pick your poison with it. They're scoring at every position.
Yes, they are, and they can shoot it. And I've said this all along. Even on the nights that they might struggle with a little bit of offense, if somebody can match up with them just a little bit, they're still in the game because their defense, man, is so good. And it doesn't matter who they put in. Even my JV coach said it doesn't matter what five they put in. All of them play defense. And I said, yeah. I said that's what their program's built on is defense, and it shows when they play.
Everybody down here plays them. You think more people? Is it? And you've had some good defensive teams here. Is it hard to replicate what other people are doing, even though you'd like to?
Oh yeah.
You'd have to get them buying in. I guess like Olsen did when they were, 6th, 7th, 8th grade.
Sure. I told them at halftime. I said, they are on top where we want to be, but to get there, we're going to have to try to learn how to play defense just like that and have some grit, and they just never stop. Though. It amazes me of their energy. That it seems like to me when I'm watching them, they just never get tired. They're in shape and they're moving constantly. They anticipate the ball really good, and that's another key when you're pressing like that, is to anticipate what's going to happen next. And it looks like all five guys, man, they anticipate the ball really well, and so their defense is just top notch.
A nice start on your team. Yeah. A nice start tonight from your squad in Blankenship, Bryson Blankenship. In particular, he had a really nice start, and for a freshman to be facing that type of pressure, that had to be a good thing for the future.
Right. I had two freshmen and a sophomore on the floor at one time. In the second quarter. So we're young, and I'm trying to get some of these younger players, some experience like that, and Bryson's going to be a fantastic player, and he's a coachable kid, and he's a great kid, and he listens, and so he's got high expectations for sure. He's got a major upswing to him right now as a freshman coming in here, and he's started a lot for us. He had a really good game last night against Pikeview. But our team is starting to play a little bit better and play better together. We just got to try to minimize the turnovers right now.
What do you tell two freshmen and a sophomore when and anybody else you face is not going to play that kind of defense? You already know that.
No.
What do you tell these guys about what they're about to face and how to deal with that?
Well, again, I just tell them they're getting ready to get experience that they have never had before. So that experience is going to pay off for them later in the long run. They're going to learn. They're going to learn faster because we're playing the younger kids, but they're going to learn from that, and you got to learn from that and realize the speed of the game. The speed of the game is different from you got to think about it. Two of those kids were playing 8th grade basketball last year. Then you come out here and you're playing the next year. You're playing the defending Triple-X state champs. It's a major difference. You know what I mean? So, but it's great experience for them, and that's the important thing that they get right now is that experience.
I would think that one major point for you too, Shawn, is you played a lot of people. You're playing as many as 10 guys in games that you're competing in. Much less play against these guys, but you're playing a lot of guys every night. That has to be a major plus.
And it is. Every one of them's got their own attributes. You look down there, you need a ball handler. You got somebody there that's a ball handler. You need a shooter. You got a couple kids that you reach down and you grab because they shoot the ball pretty decent. And so you need even down to Parker Lambert. You know, if we need another big or somebody gets in foul trouble, you know, he's there. He's a sophomore, first year that he's ever played. So, you know, kids are getting experience, and that's the most important thing for the long haul.
Okay. Hey, Shawn, I appreciate it.
All right.